Hello, Coles. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona are considering legal action against La Liga over strict financial fair play rules. We are going to be discussing about that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about manager Xavi Hernandez, as it has been reported that the boss is very annoyed at some Barcelona players. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and please make sure to watch it right up to the very end. For the second summer in a row, Barcelona are struggling to register their players due to their financial situation and La Liga's financial fair play rules. The Blaugrana's economic conditions last summer forced them to part ways with club legend Lionel Messi, as there was no way they could accommodate his wages on their payroll and comply with La Liga's salary limit rules. They also encountered difficulties in registering players like Memphis Depay and Eric Garcia and had to impose pay cuts on their captains to process the registration. A similar situation ensured this summer as well, as Barcelona struggled to register their new signings before their La Liga opener against Rayo Vallecano last weekend. They were forced to sell 25% of Barca studios for €100 million in order to carry out the registration process. Even after that, Barca are yet to register Jules Koundé and still need around €22 million to get him on their official squad. The imminent departures of Memphis Depay and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, could help them achieve that. However, the entire situation has been a frustrating experience for the club and the fans. As a result, Gerard Romero is reporting that Barcelona are considering taking legal action against La Liga and its president Javier Tebas over the strict financial fair play regulations. Considering that the other four top leagues of Europe are not bound by any such regulations, frustrations are bound to rise. Not only Barcelona, but several clubs in La Liga have been struggling with player registration issues this summer. At the same time though, it must not be ignored that the club are to blame due to the massive player contracts and usually bloated wage bill. The situation is far from ideal and it will be intriguing to see if any legal measures are taken by Barca. For now though, the focus should be on getting Koundé registered before the transfer window closes. Barca are beginning to get even more frustrated by the fair play rules that La Liga imposes. It's true that the rules are very strict and I think Javier Tebas is not a good president at all. Javier Tebas is making this league more, less attractive for other players to come to, because the rules are so unrealistic. Like, Barca are not the only one. The media can make it think that Barcelona are the only club suffering for registration and many other financial issues. There are other clubs in La Liga, Sevilla, Betis, they are there, they are suffering. But, as Barca is Barca, the media will make it to another level because we are a big team, it's understandable. So, Barcelona's frustration have reached a level that they want to sue La Liga and Javier Tebas for the rules that are too strict, Barca should better focus on something better on how to resolve this, not to start wasting time on, because that will probably lead them nowhere. This is not the time to start talking about suing La Liga or suing whatever. Laporta should know that that was what the rules were all about. You signing up to 5 players, good and fine. Massive, activated all kinds of economic levers, good and fine. But of course, you have to have it in the back of your mind what is to come. It's not like the rules of La Liga just appeared today. The fair play rules of La Liga have been there under Tebas, and Laporta knows that well. So Barca should focus on how to solve this situation at hand, how to register the Jules Koundé, how to do other things, how to bring in the new players and register them on time, and not get into this kind of embarrassment all the time of not being able to register players after bringing excitement to the fans. It makes no sense at all, So let's just see how it goes. But as I said, taking legal action against La Liga over the strict fair play rules, I don't see this case going anywhere. I'm sorry to say this. Barca are fighting a lost cause. So let's see how it goes. But Barca are still to do many things this summer. Even though we know we don't have much time left for the transfer window to come to a close, I still very much doubt if up to now we have not been able to register Jules Koundé, and yet the media still talk about Barca planning to sign a new left back, a new right back, and possibly Bernardo Silva. Honestly speaking, I would say it will be so difficult to get those three players, right? So difficult, except things, I don't know, because we have less than 2 weeks, 1 week something, and the window is over. So Barca should instead focus on how to use what they have. It's not all about still buying. Of course, we talked about Barca trying to strengthen the fullback. So far, nobody have come because they know very well that even if they sign, how would they register them? Because up to now, I cannot say where the money will come from for Barca to sign any new player now. Because for Jules Koundé, they are saying that just 22 million euros is needed to register him. Up to now, Barca are unable to get 22 million euros. So all the economic levers that were activated are gone for signings, for paying debts, and things like that. So I still want to even think, how on earth can we start to splash another cash to buy a new player before even registering the player? And here they are talking about 3 more players who they want to do before the transfer window comes to a close. Let's see if actually that happens. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. According to journalist Gerard Romero, Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez is very annoyed with some of his players currently. It has been an exciting yet frustrating summer for Barca. While the club have brought in some top quality players, they have struggled to register them, leading to a lot of noise in the media, which has not been ideal for preparation for new season. At the same time, the Blaugrana have also struggled to offload some of their unwanted players, which has been another cause of frustration within the camp. While the Catalans have made strong efforts to get rid of the deadwood from the squad, some of the players have been reluctant to leave the club, which has not only affected preparations but also had an effect on the club's transfer plans. Martin Braithwaite, for example, has been told to find a new club for himself, but continues to insist he wants to play, he wants to stay. Frankie de Jong is another player who Barca are intent on offloading, as it will help them achieve fair play and register Jules Koundé. But the Dutchman remains firm on his stance of not leaving the club. Sergio Dest is another player who does not belong in manager's plans, but continues to refuse an exit. It has hampered the club's pursuit of new fullbacks. All these factors could be the reason behind Xavi's annoyance with some of the players of his squad. With not much time left in this transfer window, Barcelona will need to act so swiftly and close the player exits and bring in, 1 or 2 more new faces at the earliest. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.